Hi, and welcome to Comstock. We are very happy to have you here today. My name is Joanna Montalvo Ruiz, and I'm the Junior HR Journalist here at Comstock. I'll be going over your new hire orientation presentation for 2024. If you have any questions, feel free to stop the video at any time to write them down. You can always email us at humanresources@comstock.com, or you can connect with someone on the HR team after your presentation. So to start off, this is our agenda for today's orientation. We'll go over introductions of our HR team, then we'll briefly go over the company's history and overview, policies and procedures, and any benefits that are applicable to you. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to stop the presentation at any time to write them down. So this is our current HR team. Starting from the top left, we have Paul Schwartz, who is our SVP of Human Resources. Then we have Michelle Poole, our Senior Director of Talent Management and Organizational Effectiveness. Then we have Angela Allison, who is our Senior Manager of Payroll, Benefits, and HRIS. Katie Caro, who is our Senior Recruiter. Then you have me, who is Joanna Montalvo Ruiz, the Junior HR Generalist. We have Mariah Handy, who is our HR Recruiting Coordinator. And finally, we have Stephanie Miranda, who is our Senior Payroll and Benefits Administrator. If you have any questions regarding payroll or any benefits that you're eligible for, then please feel free to reach out to Angela Allison or Stephanie Miranda at any time. So to get us started about Comstock, we were founded in 1985, and we have over 30 years of history in diversified real estate, including residential, commercial, and mixed use. We actually started off as a construction company doing home building, but within the past decade or so, we transitioned more into commercial spaces and residential apartment properties. We have our headquarters here in Reston, Virginia, but we also have properties all over the DMV area, including Loudon Station, which is located in Ashburn, Virginia, and the Rockville Station, which is located in Rockville, Maryland. We have a commercial space in Arlington called the Hartford Building, but we also have a bunch of third-party acquisitions as well. Currently, we have over 250 employees, and we're rapidly growing, so thank you for helping us get there. So Comstock mission is to deliver extraordinary experiences in places where people live, work, and play. We strive to deliver that best-in-class service at all levels of our organization. Whether it be something like holding the door open for someone or giving a smile, we just want to make sure that every guest that interacts with us has a really good experience. Ultimately, we set high expectations and we aim to achieve them together as a team. You can see here some of the places that I had mentioned before. On the top left, we have the Loudon Station. So we actually have two apartment buildings there called Boulevard Commons and Boulevard Gramercy. In the middle, we have the Hartford Building that is in the Clarendon Station, but that is more of a commercial office space. And finally, on the right, we have Boulevard 44, which is one of our two apartment buildings located at the Rockville Station in Rockville, Maryland. This is our corporate structure. So Comstock Holding Companies Incorporated is the parent company where you find a lot of the corporate employees. So for example, HR, IT, marketing, and so on. In total, we have 4 subsets. We have the asset management team, which would include those under the construction and development teams. We have commercial property management. They oversee our commercial office spaces. We have residential property management, so those who oversee our residential apartment buildings. And lastly, we have ParkX management. That's where you find our security, valet, parking attendants, and then our remote management center. These are our core values. I won't read them all off to you, but essentially, we are dedicated to being good people. In addition to that, we are always looking to exceed expectations, and we're looking to continuously improve and be better than we were yesterday. Here you'll find our standards, which are similar to our core values. So that would be exceptional customer service both at an internal and external level. A good example of this is a lot of the times you'll see someone walking around the plaza that's looking a little lost. So typically one of our corporate employees will go ahead and give them some directions and just make sure that all of our guests feel welcome and that we can help each other out and give that exceptional customer service. So our motto is we show up. We're very passionate about in-person work. We believe it's easier to foster a human connection face-to-face rather than over a screen. We also like to show up mentally by putting our best selves forward, being prepared for meetings, and making sure to be there for our team. Now we're going to go over some of our policies and procedures. To start, we're going to go over our corporate responsibility, which includes the development of high-quality, sustainable, mixed-use, and transit-oriented communities that are uniquely positioned to meet the diverse needs of many while seamlessly integrating into the surrounding communities. We are also focused on pursuing sustainability through creating an environmentally sustainable and a socially inclusive future. For example, in one of our new garages, we are using carbon-cured cement, so it's half cement and half recycled CO2, so it's better for the environment that we use those types of materials opposed to just regular cement paste. We also use motion sensor lights so that we're not using energy when it's not necessary. We are also an equal opportunity employer. We are committed to creating open and inclusive environments that are welcoming to all. And lastly, Comstock will make reasonable accommodations for qualified individuals with known disability, so long as the accommodation does not cause the company significant difficulty or expense. Obviously, discrimination and harassment are against the law, but on top of that, Comstock also has a zero tolerance policy against bullying. So we abide by, if you see something, say something. If you feel discriminated against, harassed, or bullied, please feel free to reach out to your supervisor, HR, or a general counsel. We do have a policy on company property. Any computer device that is issued by Comstock is the property of Comstock, and IT can have access to everything that you do on that device. So please make sure that it is used for work purposes only. If you need to be issued a device or any software, please feel free to reach out to our IT team. Our IT team has a help desk system, which you can see in the screenshot here. IT will make sure that the help desk is available to you upon your first day. Payroll-wise, we are on a semi-monthly payment basis, so we get paid on the 15th and the last day of the month. Payroll calendars for the year can be found in the UKG self-service employee portal. Through UKG, you can edit your tax withholdings, update your address, manage your direct deposit information, and much more. We also have a timesheet for our hourly employees through the UKG Pro Classic and UKG Ready apps, which HR will go over with you at the end of the presentation. So when it comes to attendance and time off for hourly employees, timesheets must be signed by the close of business on the last day of the pay period, which is noted in our payroll calendars. When it comes to overtime, anything over 40 hours needs to be approved by your supervisor in advance for all employees. If you're going to be late or unable to make it to work, please let your supervisor know as soon as possible. All time off requests must be submitted in the UKG portal as soon as possible, and advance approval is required for these requests unless unforeseen circumstances arise like an emergency. For all full-time employees, time off accruals for vacation and sick leave will begin the first of the month following the date of hire and then occur on each payday. Performance reviews. All employees must meet with their supervisor and enter their agreed-upon goals into UKG no later than 30 days from your start date. If you are a ParkX employee working in security, goals will already be created for you, so you don't have to worry about that. Additionally, all employees will be required to have a 90-day check-in with their supervisor. Official performance reviews occur at the beginning of September each year. If you're hired on or after June 1st, your performance review will be conducted in September of the following year. Here at Comstock, we are very passionate about giving back to the community, so we are able to do charitable donations through payroll deductions. So you can either do a one-time contribution or an ongoing contribution. In this slide, you will see some of the organizations we work with. Comstock will match up to $500 per employee per calendar year for the contribution made to the charity you choose. You can choose to opt in or opt out at any time through the UKG portal. Retirement. Comstock offers our 401k plan through Principal, and we offer a company match up to 4%. So for the first 3% that you invest, we match dollar for dollar. For the fourth and 5%, we match 50 cents to the dollar for a total of a 4% company match. There is immediate vesting upon enrollment. If you don't do anything at all with your contribution, you will be automatically enrolled after 3 months of continuous service with the 6% contribution. That contribution is automatically increased by 1% each year until you get to 10%. You're more than welcome to change your contribution amount prior to those 3 months before it goes into effect. You can stop your 401k so that you don't have a deduction at all. But if you don't do anything at all, you will automatically be enrolled with 6% contribution after 3 months. We have both Roth and traditional options available and offer one 401k loan at a time if approved by our Human Resources Department. Child Care Assistance Program. So for ages 2 to 12, we partner with the Learning Care Group to offer free registration and 10% off your monthly tuition. To take advantage of this benefit, you can go to the Learning Care Group website here, find a center close to you, let them know that you work for Comstock companies, and then you can complete the necessary registration to get that benefit. We do have an employee assistance program, also known as the EAP. They offer anonymous confidential support, so HR does not get any of the data on who uses it, but it can help with things like counseling, work-life services, child and elder care referrals, legal consultations, and much more. We also have a benefits hub. So our benefits hub is available to all of our employees, so you can get discounts on things like flight tickets, movie tickets, hotels, rental cars, and much more. You can access our benefits hub through the website displayed here and enter a referral code listed here. So for the rest of your day, our HR representative will take you on a short tour of our corporate office. Then IT will stop by to get you all set up. You will then be required to complete your Yardi e-learning course assigned to you. On your second day, you will be sent an onboarding survey to let us know how things went. We're always looking to improve, so feedback is always appreciated. 30 days out, you'll get a new hire survey to let us know how training went and how everything is currently going. We also have a quarterly breakfast and benefits where our benefits broker comes in and talks to us about some of the benefits they offer. There's also a mandatory quarterly meet and greet with our management committee. So basically the CEO, COO, and the rest of the management committee go over the history of a company, where the company is going, and then you'll get the opportunity to ask them any questions. Lastly, your supervisor, division head, and HR are here to support you. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to let us know by phone or email. Welcome to Comstock, and we are very happy to have you here.